guys, it's Catalia. So I have a super cool video today. My parents are going to hold a snake for the first time, and I'm going to capture your genuine reactions and see what happens. So, all right, let's get started. So what about snakes makes them scary to you?
I don't like them. They just slither and they move and they hide. They're creepy. They have teeth and fangs and they can bite you.
Because they bite.
So would you say you were brought up to believe that snakes are inherently bad or dangerous?
Yes, I think we were taught to not play with snakes because they can bite you. I had an older brother that liked them, but I didn't. I just remember he put them in a box, like a garden snake, like a green snake, and I was afraid of everything. So like locusts or bugs, and I guess he teased me, like, look, and I guess it's his tongue, and just not knowing it, being young, and ran away from it and screamed. And
Why are you scared of snakes?
Because they bite.
Is that it?
That's it.
they just are creepy. They show up in like areas that you're not expecting them, and they curl up. They're just like sneaky. They hide.
Have you ever had any bad encounters with a snake?
Yes, I've had a couple of bad encounters. I've had one in my flower basket in the backyard.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
I got home from being on vacation. It was in the flower basket, which was underneath the patio cover, which was a perfect place for a snake to be, but it wasn't perfect for me. I went to put the water in the flower basket and it came out, and I screamed bloody murder, and then I took off running because I wasn't expecting it. I think that's what makes me afraid of snakes, is that you don't expect it. Then I had one by my foot out of town in a motel.
The rattlesnake, right?
Yes.
Western Diamondback rattlesnake.
Yes, but it was right by my foot in flip-flops, and I thought the ground was moving, but it wasn't the ground moving, it was a snake moving. So of course I jumped probably about 6 feet, and it did its little thing where it was like gonna get me, and turned and went the other way.
Yeah.
And it scared me really bad.
My philosophy on snakes is just to stay away from snakes, because I don't like the ones that bite you, and I can't always tell the good ones from the bad ones.
That's kind of how I am.
So the first little guy I'm bringing out, his name is Daxter, and he is an albino western hognose snake. And western hognose are actually indigenous to Texas in some areas. He is an albino, so he looks a little different than most of them, but he's a really sweet snake. All right. So here's the first little guy. And I'll be right here, so you're fine.
He's gonna bite me. Oh God. No, Jesus. He's doing that tongue thing. I don't like it. No, get him off. Please.
Here,
Okay.
put him, he's a nice snake.
I can't.
Just go.
Please, somebody do it. Okay, he didn't feel weird. He was sweet. He didn't
Okay.
bite me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, snake. Don't put him over your body.
Oh, look.
No. He's pretty. I like seeing him from a distance. He's a real pretty. He's got red eyes. That's pretty.
He's something.
You like him?
He's looking at me like he's gonna.
About your veins?
Yeah, look. See that
He is
vein?
pretty.
He wants that vein right there.
How old is he, Aaliyah?
He would be about a year old now.
I can tell he's small.
Is he how you expected a snake to feel?
Kinda.
How did you expect him to feel?
Slimy, but he's not slimy. He's scaly.
Okay, that's good. Good job.
And I think that it's the slithering that bothers me the most. And I think he really don't push him out here. I don't want to touch him anymore. He keeps sniffing me.
Is there anything that you can do that they don't like that might make them bite you even more?
There's a difference between a food bite and a defensive strike. And whenever they do a defensive strike, they just throw their face at you and just kind of hit
That's
you.
what happened to me with the rattlesnake.
But a food bite is they grab onto you and hold on, and they want to try to eat you. And they know that we aren't food, so they don't do that. So a lot of the time, whenever they are defensive and they're scared and try to bite you, it doesn't even pierce the skin. They just hit their face on you, just to say, go away.
So are you gonna make me do that?
What?
Feed it?
No.
I don't want to feed it.
So yeah, like this guy, he's really, really sweet, and I can even like, boop, boop, boop. I can kiss him and everything, and he's just chill a little bit. He'll go on my face and stuff.
Snake charmer.
So I'm gonna go put Daxter up.
Bye, Daxter.
Say bye to
You were
Daxter.
nice to meet. And you got that tongue thing. That's what's creepy.
You're such a sweet boy. So this is Sprinkles, and he is a speckled king snake. Like I said, he's one of the sweetest snakes ever. And these are also native to Texas. And he's making a pretzel. He's making a pretzel.
He's made a pretzel.
Hey, Sprinkles.
Hi, Sprinkles. He's really nice.
Just figuring him out.
What's he doing?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
He's your friend. Don't drop him.
What's happening? He don't like me.
Yeah, he does.
Don't hand him to me.
Oh, he bit me.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
No.
No, he didn't.
No, point him at me.
I don't know how to point a snake.
Because you're not doing good. Mm-mm. Don't. It's okay.
He's
He
biting.
likes to move.
He's biting me. He's doing
Let
something.
him.
All right.
He feels nice.
Mhm.
Smooth. He's smooth as
Yeah, he's smooth.
like
oh, yeah.
ceramic, kind of.
So the hognose you held has what's called keeled scales, so they're raised up a little bit more, and he's a lot more smooth.
He's having fun. Is it a he?
Yeah, he's a boy.
Oh! Thought he was gonna bite me. Oh!
I don't want him.
He looked like he was
I don't
gonna strike at me. Okay.
No,
Okay.
I think your dad lied. I think he lied.
He was jumping.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay.
I'll try again. Get ready.
Don't hand him to me.
Okay.
Okay.
La, 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 la.
Yeah. See, he don't like you.
What?
He's gonna bite you. Okay.
We're not good at this.
No, you're doing great.
Me?
No, he didn't pee.
Do they pee? Okay.
I mean, yeah, but no.
Okay.
It's year rates, so it's the same thing as birds.
He like your mom. Not us. I mean, I'll try again, but it doesn't
Right.
go.
Yeah.
He doesn't go.
He was
He
kind of
doesn't-
freaked
He
out.
doesn't like us.
And then you had him like this, and
Well, yeah, let me
he
try
was
it.
gonna strike me. I
Well, it's
like
not
this.
gonna strike
He
you.
was striking.
He just likes to move.
Yeah,
He wasn't striking. He was just moving.
yeah.
He's coming back to me.
I mean, oi!
So why was it cooled up with you and now it's not
Yeah,
wanting
he's
to
like
do that?
going crazy.
I don't
Because
know.
we're new?
Some people say that snakes can form bonds to their owners, and some people say no because they're a reptile. They don't have emotions. But I would say that they definitely recognize my scent.
Can they bite? This one bite?
He can,
Like,
but he's
and-
never done that. And like I said, he's the sweetest snake ever that I know. So
I don't mind the way it moves in my hand.
yeah.
I just don't really want its face or that. I don't really want to touch it.
Okay.
Okay. Am I doing good?
You're doing great. Valley, what do you think about it? I think my parents want to steal my dog sometimes.
Yep.
This is our grand dog.
Loves it so much.
We love her better than the snakes.
She's so cute.
For us, it's natural.
Yeah. So was holding a snake for the first time what you expected?
No, it wasn't at all. I couldn't. I've never held a snake, so I couldn't tell you what I thought. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. But it wasn't. It was like half and half.
I didn't like when they started moving. Thought it was trying to attack me.
I guess we're afraid that it's going to bite us. It's fine when you hold them, but when they do their face towards you and you don't know which way they're going to go. You don't know if they're going to go left or right. I think that's what snakes bother me.
Yeah.
Is you don't, especially like on the road.
They don't have feet.
I think a lot of people say snakes are really predictable. That's just whenever you become accustomed to them and you know how they are. Just like with the dog, you know, they're all different and you become accustomed to how that dog is. So I think it's the same way with snakes. They're very predictable if you know how to read them. Well, thank you guys so much for being in my video. Rate your experience on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the best thing you've ever done and 0 being the most horrifying thing you've ever done.
It was good. It was about a 5. It was good. And fear was probably about an 8.
About a 5. I didn't think I was scared of him until it started doing the attack mode.
It didn't attack. It was just moving. Sprinkles likes to move a lot, so.
We'll stick with dogs.
Did you ever think you'll get a pet snake?
No.
I don't think I will. I mean, I don't put anyone down that does. But mom, I don't know. Mom, don't want one.
I will continue my philosophy of leaving snakes alone.
I will do my philosophy and think the same way he does. Leave the snakes alone.
Do you think you might be more interested in looking into the native snake species now, so whenever you see one, you know how to
I would
identify
love to
it?
know that.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill them.
No, I wouldn't kill any snakes, but it would be interesting to know the different species, and because I see a lot of snakes at my job, and to know which ones were venomous and which ones aren't.
I think you have a good person in your life to help you with that.
I do. I got a very smart one that knows a lot.
Thanks. Okay. Y'all made a video with me!
Daddy, don't look at the camera like at your shell squad.
Okay, it looks better when you look at me, so just pretend like the camera's not there and just look at me.
Over here?
Yeah, just
Okay.
wherever I am, just look at me.
You got it recording?
Yep, so I'm gonna go ahead and go get the first
So over
snake.
here.
Just at me. It's not that big of a
Here?
deal. I'm just saying, look at here. Wherever I am, just look at me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get the first one.
Uh-huh.
So, y'all just chill.
Damn it. Stop it. Okay. Stop it. Stop. I'm serious. Stop. Okay, stop. Oh no.
What's happening? What's happening?
It's okay.
Do I tell them? Like, do I give it to
She'll
you?
tell us.
You can tell he's a boy because he has a pee-pee.
What?
Your tongue can come out and it's okay. Snakes
Yeah.
don't come out.